Hey fellow Minecrafters, welcome to part 2 of the starter house, step-by-step let's build tutorial, whatever you want to call it. In this video I told you I talked about security and keeping safe without having mobs interfere, and I told you I'd go through the house and I want to do the interior. Let's go over security first. Oh, and I also told you I'd do the dock, not the interior. I did the interior though, and we're going to go through that. So let's go through security first, just to stay safe. At first I attempted to kind of build walls around the front. It didn't really work out. This hill was kind of in the way. Mobs could easily walk over, and it just didn't look right. It didn't look nice. So what I did is I took advantage of my surroundings. As you can see, we kind of live in this kind of bowl shape, and that that kind of creates a natural wall, the mountain. And as we know, mobs don't spawn in light. So very non-noobishly, I took um, fence posts and I scattered them around and I put a single torch atop. And I scattered these around to make it look as if you were kind of going on a trail. What this does is that it allows the mobs to it prevents the mobs from spawning, and it doesn't look like some 12-year-old came on and just went rampant with torches. Now, as you can see, it doesn't prevent mobs from spawning through the entire world. So, as you are seeing over here, the skeletons, they're spawning outside of this dome and finding their way into it. So, it's not 100% secure plan, but it does help, and it makes the area look really nice. Now we can go into the dock. What I did for the dock is I went ahead and I decided to go perpendicular to the front of the house. What I had done originally is I tried to make a dock jut out parallel to the house, and it looked weird. It looked out of place. It looked bulky. It just didn't look right. It didn't look like it fit in. So I decided to go with some docks I've seen in the Alaskan regions. The further north you get, the docks going to be more spread out because especially in harbors. I went ahead with like a harbor design. Yeah, that'll be a great way to describe it. You can easily pull your boat up to it and dock it. You can easily fish here. You can do a lot of things, and it doesn't clash with the design of our house. So that's a major plus. The only difficulty I'm seeing with it is the squids get under there, and it's hard to get them out. And they'll start glitching through the wood. Some of you, this might not bother you. Oh, it's just Minecraft doing Minecraft. It doesn't, you don't care. To me, I kind of do care, but I'm not living here, so it doesn't really matter to me. And then inside the house, let's just go inside the house. For the main floor, I started over here with our crafting unit. So I just put a single crafting table with smelters. Yeah, I call them smelters. I believe they're furnaces in the game. I just put a ring of furnaces around. I'm not one of those people who uses a lot of crafting tables. You really only need one. To have more than one is really excessive unless you live in like a castle or a mansion of some sort. And oh, sorry. And because of this, because I jutted these out, I originally decided to put them in the wall, but that was going to interfere with the cobblestone. It was going to clash. So I decided to jut it out and put this pillar, this column of dark oak wood. And I used dark oak wood because I didn't want it to blend in. I wanted it to stand out, have some kind of variety. And adjacent to it, I have our chests. Because if you're going to be smelting and crafting, you need to have your items and storage close by, readily available. And then I also went ahead and threw in the anvil. Now, I will say before I continue, this house is kind of, assuming you play an hour or two a day, everything you'll have in this house is, about a month into the game. So playing about an hour or two for 30 days, you should get this far. For the kitchen area, I just used a cauldron for water. I used an iron trap door with a button. If I can click it here, yeah, and you just throw your trash down in there, And then, of course, I put some chests down in here so you can keep your food and goodies. And then I use the potion stands, the potion making stands, to kind of like simulate an oven or cookware or whatever. I don't know. Minecraft isn't really homey in this kind of sense. Minecraft doesn't really allow for much kitchen doing. Although some people have come long ways to making kitchens look realistic. I, however, do not have that talent. So for the upper floor, I just kind of threw a jukebox right here in the middle. This way, you can hear it downstairs, you can hear it upstairs, you could even hear it outside as you're fishing, right? And back here, I continue the pillar, the column, our support beam, whatever you want to call it, and I put the armor stand off to the right, and I put our bed off to the left, and right in the middle, I guess you could jump over. I wouldn't. I'd take my time to walk around, just, because I wouldn't hop over that or anything in real life because I'm lazy. Now, again, you're not going to get, like, hella good enchantments with this. It's going to be kind of low, and again, it is a starter house, and assuming you play an hour or two a day, you're only 30 days into the game by this time. You don't need, nor are you ready for those sort of enchantments. You still have about another month to go, and more expansion of the house. And with the ender chest, I just threw the ender chest there because I think that's something you should have. Of course, you really shouldn't have an ender chest unless you're cheating. There's no way you've killed Enderman that much without some enchantments. And if you have, you're a boss, and you should totally start your own gaming channel and do PvP, because you would destroy me, because I can hardly defeat a cow. That's right, I've been killed by a cow. Alright, with that, I believe I went over everything. You're more than welcome to just clash with everything, just start running everything down. And I'm not going to go through step by step on building this, but I did walk through it, and I will kind of just sit here and pause for a second and let you see what it is, and you could build a dock yourself as I talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're liking and subscribing, because that helps me out a lot, and you can watch more. You'll get updates, and I need ideas. I want your ideas. A starter house is my own idea. I see a lot of people making them, but they're kind of noobish. They're not really nice, because depending on the player, you can get a lot done in the first 2 or 3 days, like a hell of a lot. But some people just don't care. They just think throwing a few dirt blocks together constitutes a starter house. I happen to disagree. So that's why I did this video, but I want your ideas. I want you to recommend things for me to build, show you how to build, or even just time lapses. You just want to watch me come up with a design myself, and then you can base off of that. And now it's starting to rain, so I think that's Minecraft telling me that it's time to go. So remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Even if you want to, if you're feeling really good today, if you're feeling really nice, hit that share button, show your friends, and have them put input onto this house, because this house isn't anywhere near being complete. Nothing in Minecraft is ever anywhere near being complete, because everyone has their take on what everything should look like, and all kinds of inputs can be made. So that's what I want. In the comments, tell me what you think I should do to improve it.